Hi Libra, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. This is a general love reading for the sign of Libra for the upcoming week in March. If you're brand new to my channel, everything you may want to know about this reading and the video is in the description box below. So welcome and thank you for joining me. This is Carmilla. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back to view more of my videos. I appreciate your support tremendously. So thank you so much. For all of my viewers, bear in mind that this is a general love reading, so it can pertain to anything, relationships, situations, work dynamics, the home, family, you name it, it might apply. Please stop biting me. And also be flexible with the energy. You may feel like I'm reading for you. You could also potentially feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. You can interchange the roles within the reading. Don't be overly concerned about the gender of the cards. And my intention is always to reach people who need the message the most and who will benefit the most from the message. Okay, Libra? So we're going to get started. You need to stop biting me. That hurts. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Libra today. Here we go. Don't. I'm going to start off with the Six of Swords. And stop it. Stop biting. I think she's biting like the little hairs on my neck. It's bothering me. Knight of Pentacles. The King of Cups. Okay, come on. If you're just going to bite me, you need to go on the table. Come on. Go play over there. Go play over there. Okay, sorry, Libra. Here we go. Seven of Swords in reverse. Death in reverse. Temperance. The Moon. And the King of Swords in reverse. So we have a King of Cups, King of Swords on the table so far. I feel like you might be moving on from something difficult, something challenging that you may have just recently overcome, or something that you're trying to get past. I think it was a learning experience, something that helped you grow spiritually, something that, again, certainly was challenging. Okay, I'm glad that there were only a few cards on the table, because it would be nice if you walked around them, Carmilla. Sorry. She does her little Godzilla thing where she likes to run through my tarot cards and wreak havoc in my readings. Anyway, I do feel like you could potentially be this King of Cups energy, Libra, and I want to remind my female viewers that you can embody this kind of energy. This is somebody who's very loving and compassionate. He wears his emotions on his sleeve. He is, this can be a father figure, for example, somebody who is not afraid to show his love and express himself. And again, somebody who's very giving and loyal and caring, especially to the ones he loves, family, friends, people that he's very close to. You know that this person has your back. When you're around them, they express their devotion, that kind of thing. I feel like this person could be dealing with something where he's having to make something right after some wrongs, having either been done to him or that he wronged somebody else. I feel like he's trying to fix something or make things right. Maybe he's trying to heal from this past difficult situation that he's trying to move away from. I'm going to reserve my analysis of this King of Swords here until I get some more cards out. So let's see what else we get. We have the Two of Wands, the Hangman, The Moon in reverse, clarifying this King of Cups. Interesting. So the King of Swords has the Moon in the upright position, and this King of Cups has it in the reverse. The Two of Swords. The Two of Cups in reverse. The Four of Swords in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And this King of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Wands. Okay, so I was reserving my right to wait on this King of Swords, mostly because I wasn't sure if it was tied to this King of Cups energy, and I think it's a separate person now after I see the second set of cards. So I think that this King of Cups is getting ready to reveal some secrets, or give information, or let something out of the bag. I think he's getting ready to reveal something that he thinks will repair something or make things better regarding a situation that occurred. I think that he's possibly was being blocked from taking action on these secrets or these unknowns, something that maybe he knew that others didn't. And I think he's possibly leaving a situation or conflict behind with this King of Swords. I believe that there has been some problems within this relationship. And this King of Cups is on the mend right now. This King of Cups is trying to make things right. He's trying to heal from whatever occurred within this relationship. But right now he's stuck in decision mode. Right now he might be taking just a little bit of a break, maybe tucking himself away, keeping to himself right now, because I think he knows that this is a big decision. This is a big choice he needs to make now that I feel like there's a certain level of aftermath that he's dealing with regarding this conflict. And I think this King of Swords is nervous about this information getting out or the secrets being revealed, because I think this King of Swords has been keeping something to himself, and I do feel like it's a separate energy. So this could be someone that you're dealing with. Are you going to climb my arm now that you crapped on the table? Go ahead. Come on. Or are you just going to chew on my sleeve? Okay. Sorry, I'm I've got to take a break and clean the table because she crapped and she's sitting here wagging her tail around. She's not wagging it, obviously she doesn't wag her tail, but she's moving around and she's going to end up rubbing her tail in her poop if I don't clean it up. And then she'll get on my shoulder and she rubs the poop on me. So I had to clean it up, if you know what I mean, Libra. Okay, so taking care of that. Let's go back to this King of Swords. So I feel like this King of Swords is a little bit concerned or worried, because I feel like right now he might know that this King of Cups is getting ready to reveal something he doesn't want revealed, that he's been probably fighting to keep under wraps. And at this point in time, because there's this conflict between this two, I feel like this King of Cups is making a significant decision that he might be revealing something that this King of Swords is trying to keep to himself, or doesn't want to be known to others. And because there is this disconnect within this relationship between these two kings, I feel like this King of Cups now feels that he is in a perfect position now to make things right by revealing what needs to be revealed. That might have been what the conflict was about. I feel like he's been blocked. He's been kept from making things right, and probably kept under the thumb of this King of Swords. By the way, the King of Swords in reverse is a very cruel individual, somebody who can be highly intelligent but uses his words in a very harsh manner. This can be somebody who, again, is in a position where he could be in a position of authority, but he misuses his power or abuses his power. He could be abusive in nature when it comes to his communication. But the King of Swords is not the King of Swords in reverse is not someone you want to have to deal with, because this person, again, is very cold and calculating, manipulative, can be abusive. Somebody that if you do him wrong, he is going to slice and dice you and leave you out to dry. Leave you hanging out to dry, and he's not going to blink an eye as he does it. I feel like this King of Cups has turned the table a little bit on this King of Swords. And I think this King of Swords is realizing that he may not be able to keep this information to himself much longer because he doesn't have control over what this King of Cups does or the decision that he makes. I don't think any decisions have been made on the side of this King of Cups. And again, I do feel like this is you, Libra. And if you are a female, bear in mind, again, don't be concerned about the fact that they're masculine energy cards or that I'm using masculine pronouns. You can embody this energy. So let's see what else we get. We have 5 of Wands in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Knight of Cups is clarifying the King of Cups. 3 of Cups. The 10 of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Wands. The Ace of Wands in reverse. And the Star in reverse clarifying this King of Swords. So I think that this King of Cups is getting ready to communicate to this Queen of Wands. And this feels like a group dynamic. Could be a family situation, could be a group of co-workers or friends. But all of these people are connected in some way. And I feel like this King has been keeping something from this Queen. I think he's been trying to prevent something from occurring or something from happening or an opportunity from developing. But he's quickly losing hope that he's going to be able to maintain his stance. I think he realizes that his shortcomings are a result of his disagreement with this King of Cups, because I feel like this King of Cups now is making a decision, an executive decision to again, to let something out of the bag, and he's doing it out of devotion and love for a person, a connection, or people, more than one. Again, this could be a work dynamic, a family situation, a group of friends. And this Queen of Wands is potentially the recipient of this information or the revelation of these secrets. The Queen of Wands is somebody who's very ambitious, creative, somebody who is not afraid to take on a challenge. She can be very attractive, somebody who commands attention, somebody who gets a lot of attention. People look up to this individual. She has high expectations for herself. She, again, she's not a wallflower, so she'll go after what she wants without any fear, without hesitation, if she knows it's right for her. She'll do the same for others. So I feel like this King of Cups is attached to this Queen of Wands in some way, and I think that he's getting ready to make things right, because I think she's been kept in the dark about something. And it could have to do with an opportunity that, and it could be a work opportunity possibly, with this Eight of Pentacles out here. Financial endeavor, something like that. Something that would be possibly financially profitable, something of that nature. But this King of Cups is currently wrestling a little bit with the decision that he needs to make. So I don't feel like he's making any moves just yet, but he's making some slow progress on his decision. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. then the Three of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords again in the same set of cards in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse. The Page of Swords in reverse. The Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Swords in reverse. So I think this Queen of Wands, I get the feeling that she is connected with this King of Swords in reverse, and I have a feeling that there's also some bad blood between the two of them. That she may be having trouble with communicating with him. I do believe she's represented by this Queen of Swords energy as well. And I believe that there has been probably an ongoing issue between her and this King of Swords. And I think that there's some conflict in this relationship that could be for a number of different reasons. I don't feel like this is necessarily a romantic relationship, but it could be. And I believe this Queen of Swords has trouble communicating with this King of Swords. I think that they go at it with each other. And I think that she has a very clear understanding at this point in time that she doesn't want to continue interacting with this King of Swords, because I think she thinks that it's futile. There's no reason behind it because nothing comes of it. So she may have decided to separate herself from this person. But at the same time, I feel like that as a result has her in the dark a little bit about maybe what's going on with this person. But this King of Cups knows. This King of Cups knows what's going on, and he is getting ready to make a decision on how to reveal this information. He may have separated himself from this King of Swords just so he could free himself from this energy, so he could make things right with this Queen of Wands. That's what I'm getting out of this. That this is a group dynamic. I think this Queen of Wands may have separated herself from this King of Swords in the past, or she just has continued conflict with this person and doesn't get along well with them. And I feel like these two have major issues, especially with communication. She could even be, her backlash with this King of Swords could be as brutal as what he dishes out with this Queen of Swords energy. And the Queen of Swords, similar to the King of Swords, is a very brutal energy as well. She can be considered the bitch card. This is someone who doesn't communicate well or communicate at all. This is someone who, again, uses her intelligence and her method of communication in a harsh manner, maybe to get the upper hand in a situation. Can be someone who's very argumentative, aggressive, challenging to communicate with, for sure. So I feel like she's got this relationship with this King of Swords, and it's very unproductive between these two. And that's possibly, I feel like she may have separated herself from this person. But this King of Cups, and again, I feel like this is your energy, Libra. Almost feeling like you're acting as a mediator, but not really, because this King of Swords did himself in. I mean, he wasn't willing to compromise or negotiate or see any other point of view. This guy is just all about himself. Let's get some more cards out here. So we have the Fool. I think that you may have left or disconnected from this King of Swords so that you could have the opportunity to make things right for and with this Queen of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Two of Swords, this time in reverse. The Page of Cups. King of Wands in reverse. Tell me the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. I think this is the King of Swords as well. The Moon again. Seven of Wands. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so the bad blood is between this Queen of Swords, King of Swords, now King of Wands, Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands came out in the upright in this set of cards, clarifying temperance. I feel like she has separated herself from this king, and she's done so because this was an unproductive, unpleasant, dissatisfying situation or relationship. Again, it could be a work relationship, it could be anything. But because she separated herself from this king in order to heal from some issues that have been going on between these two, she's been kept in the dark about something. Now, who knows what this moon represents? You know if you're resonating with this reading, Libra, but there's something being kept from this Queen of Wands. And she knows she doesn't have any control over this right now because she is unable, unwilling to, or just incapable of communicating with this king, because this king is a cruel, kind of a nasty person, someone you don't want to be around. I'm trying to use words that won't be offensive if, in fact, you're this King of Swords, but I really doubt the King of Swords is watching a tarot reading. I just, you know, just a hunch. But he could be. I mean, who knows? But this King of Swords knows that right now he is about to lose the fight, because whatever he's keeping under wraps, whatever information he has, whatever secrets he's keeping that he's trying to defend, is about to get out, because this King of Cups is going to reveal the information. He feels like this is the only choice that he has. It's a decision he has to make in order to move forward, to make progress. It's the right thing to do. He just, I don't think he's done it yet, because I'm not sure that he is totally clear on how to do it. But he has made a decision to, at least at this point in time, I feel, Libra, you've made a decision to separate yourself from this situation. Go your own way. Have a new start on your own so that you can be free of this negative energy that has been keeping you oppressed to a certain extent, this King of Swords energy. And I feel like you did it to heal and to bring balance back into your life. I feel like this has been a really challenging situation, relationship, whatever this looks like for you. Again, it could be a working relationship, could be a family dynamic, but it's caused you a significant amount of grief, but you're on your path to healing. And on that path as well is this desire to make things right, not just for yourself, but for this Queen of Wands. So this Queen of Wands can be anybody to you. I don't feel like it's a romantic partner, but she could be a friend, co-worker, family member. Again, somebody that you're connected to that you feel was wronged by this King of Swords. Maybe in the same manner that you were. And you know what this king, I'm gonna take this card. You know what this King of Swords is keeping to himself. You know the secrets. I'm reading for this King of Cups. That's why I keep saying you. But Libra, you could be any one of these characters, or even a external energy cross-watching for somebody who's involved in the situation. So let's see what we've got. We've got the 10 of Air in reverse. So this is a potential blockage. And I'm going to read this from the book. Hopefully it'll give you some clarity. Something that allows you to move forward and do what you need to do in the situation to make things better. So 10 of Air in reverse. Again, potential blockage, pretty short. It's only about a third of a page. So here we go, Libra. The 10 of Air reverse represents one who allows others' thoughts and opinions to define and shape them, Instead of moving forward and becoming an independent being, they have allowed others to determine their path and shape their reality. They have become afraid to think or speak for themselves. Instead, allow others to dominate. They do so because they are afraid of the great unknown and of what life will bring if they choose to defy convention, break with tradition, and stand alone. The Ten of Air reverse signifies a need for this issue to be addressed. It is time for you to grow up and leave home and step to the door into the great unknown. It is time to think for yourself, speak for yourself, and determine your own direction. The future longs to greet you, but it cannot if your present is being determined by everyone else but you. I resonated with that. I mean, related to this reading for sure. This person, this King of Swords, may have been making decisions for others, may have kept other people under his thumb, keeping others from experiencing things that were meant for them in their lives, missed opportunities. And I feel like this Queen of Wands is trying to get out from underneath this energy, from underneath this person. This person is about to lose the power that he's been standing in for so long, because Libra, the King of Cups, is getting ready to step on his toes a little bit. King of Cups is coming in with his love, his compassion, his loyalty, his devotion to the people he cares for and loves, and he is about to stand up to the man, or the person who thinks he's the man. Good for you, Libra. And again, I feel like you've parted ways with this individual. You left a difficult situation so you could get out from underneath this individual as well and make some movement forward. Experience life the way you're meant to experience life, and you're about to make another decision, which is make some things right that needed to be righted probably a long time ago. Not just for yourself, but for other people involved. And I got to clean up more poop, so just give me a second here. So, Libra, you know what? Good for you. I am in awe of this reading and this energy that I'm seeing over here. And I think this Queen does need your help. I think this person is going to be extremely grateful for whatever it is you have to offer in the way of helping her get out from underneath the situation that she's been dealing with regarding this King of Swords energy, this King of Wands energy, because she has not been successful with dealing with this individual. And I think it's probably been quite heartbreaking for her. And now that she, I think she's got this King has the upper hand right now with regard to this Queen. And so you coming in to save the day, I think, is going to be something of a big relief to this Queen of Wands. So good for you, Libra. So I'm going to leave this here. I hope that this reading gave you some clarity, allowed you to move forward in some way, shape, or form. Thank you so much, Libra, for joining me, and I hope I see you again soon. Take care. Bye.